Hello students, the next topic we'll be seeing is a simple HTML document. Every HTML document will be consisting of HTML elements, or what we know it as HTML tags. Okay, so these HTML elements usually start with angular brackets and end with closing angular brackets. So if any text is written within these angular brackets, then they are known as HTML elements or HTML tag names. Okay, so every HTML document begins with exclamatory doc type HTML. Okay, doc type means document type. It says that below document which is there, it is being written using HTML elements. Okay, it can be using PHP or using XML or using JavaScript. So doc type will tell us as to the below document is written using which markup language. Okay, and the next element which we have here is HTML. HTML is the root of an HTML document. Every HTML document should have a starting HTML element and a closing HTML element. So how to identify a closing HTML element is, it will be having a slash before that element name. So this is the starting HTML and this is the closing HTML element, or you can say starting tag name and the closing tag name. Okay, how to identify closing tag name? You will be having a slash. Okay, so every HTML document which is there will be divided into two parts. One is the head section and the other one is the body section. Okay, so in the head section we have written here one more element known as title. Okay, so this title element is having a page title, so it is just a page title for this HTML document. But usually whatever is written in a head section is not being displayed in a web page. So whatever is written between the body section, okay, so that body section whatever is written, only that will be displayed in the web page. In the head section we'll be having only an extra information of an HTML document, but that extra element extra information will not be displayed onto the web page. Okay, so even this is having a head starting tag and a closing tag. Next is the body tag or the body element which you can say, and inside the body section you have two more elements here, two more HTML elements, that is h1, this is the starting tag and this is the closing tag. Okay, so h stands for heading. Okay, so H stands for heading. You will have different types of headings, that is H1, H2, H3. Okay, so H1 is the heading which will have a highest importance, and lower to that heading is H2, then you will have H3, H4 and so on. So this what will be there is, this text will be considered as a heading. So any content which you write between these H1 elements, that will be considered as heading, and what you write in this P HTML tags, that is in P HTML elements, P stands for paragraph. So this P stands for my first paragraph. You can have n number of P elements. Here we will not be having P1, P2 or P3. If you want to have to the next line, there also you can use P. Okay, and this is the closing body tag because it has a slash here, and this is the closing HTML tag because also here we have a slash. So what this document will do is, it will create a web page, a very simple web page, and in that simple web page you will be having the heading my first heading, and you will have a paragraph my first paragraph. So the thing is how to execute and run these HTML documents. Okay, if you want to see also a web page, how to run these HTML documents, so that is very simple. What we can do is, okay, so in everybody's system or everybody's laptop we'll be having a notepad. Just go to the search bar, okay, and make use of a simple notepad here. Okay, so click on this notepad, and what you have written the document there in the PPT, that same simple document I'll write here. Okay, so every HTML document begins with what doc type element, and you have an exclamatory here. Doc type, you can write it in capitals also, you can write it in small letters also, it is not case sensitive. And as we are going to write an HTML document, I'll write here HTML. Okay, then the closing angular bracket. Okay, so next element will be, we have to write is the HTML element. Okay, so HTML element, as I told, that it is the root of the document. Okay, so the next thing, HTML is divided into two parts. One is the head element and the other one is body element. So head element, usually it is not being displayed. Okay, and in this head element, what was nested, you had one more element known as title. This also is not required, but it is just for extra information only. Okay, this will not be displayed. So we have a starting title and the closing title. Okay, then what we have to do here is, next you have to close the head section. Okay, head tag we will close here. Okay, so the next thing we can write is the next section, that is the body element. Okay, so what we had seen in the body element, we had seen we had a heading that was h1. Okay, so you can write here anything, and I'll write here my first heading. Okay, my first heading, closing starting heading and closing heading, h1 tag. The next HTML element will be making use of P. P stands for what? It stands for paragraph. So whatever you write within this P, that will be considered as a paragraph. So what I'll write here, my first paragraph. Okay, then closing P element slash P, slash P. Okay, so next what you can do is, you have to just close the body element, closing body tag. Okay, then head is closed, body is closed, then we have to close the root of the document, that is HTML. Okay, so once this document is being written, you have to save this file. Okay, so file, save as, what you have to say, save as is, you create one folder in the desktop. I have created as web programs, where you can save all your web programs. File name, I'll give it as just one. Okay, and every HTML documents have the extension of .html. Okay, so HTML documents, you can use .html extension, or you can make use of .html. Okay, so next thing you have to do is, you just save it. Okay, I'll come back to the desktop, and I had used the folder web programs. Double click on it. Okay, so here we have my program here. So what you can do here is, you double click on it. Okay, so once you double click on it, so whichever default browser is there of your system, that default browser will run your HTML document. Okay, so I'll double click on it. Okay, so you can see here, this is a web page which is being created, and in this web page you have just two content. Okay, that is my first heading and my first paragraph. Okay, so by default it got opened up in Google Chrome. So to run HTML documents, we make use of browsers. Okay, so browsers are the one which execute HTML documents. Okay, you can close your web page. Okay, if you do not want to double click on it, you can also go for other option, that is right click, open with. You can open it with Firefox or Google Chrome or Internet Explorer. If I go with Firefox, okay, it will take some time. Okay, so you can see here, this also is a web page, and it is also displaying my first heading, my first paragraph. Close it. Okay, otherwise open it with Google Chrome, it had open. You can open it with Internet Explorer also. Okay, Internet Explorer also will display the same content, my first heading and my first paragraph. Okay, so you can either double click on it. Double click means it will take your default browser of your laptop or your system. Otherwise you can open up with any other browser. Okay, so we'll come back to our PPT. So we saw how we can write an HTML document and how you can run it and you can execute. Okay, so you have to make use to write this HTML document, you have to make use of a notepad, and to run it you'll make use of a browser. Okay, web browser. So we'll just have a summary of all this HTML document. Okay, so the first element which we saw was doc type HTML. The doc type HTML declaration represents the document type and helps browsers to display web pages correctly. Okay, it must not only appear once at the top of the page, it has to appear only once. The doc type declaration is not case sensitive. If it's not case sensitive means you can write it in lower case also, you can write it in upper case also, it will not show you an error. Okay, so every HTML document begins with doc type HTML element. So the next element which we had checked is the HTML element. The HTML element is the root element of an HTML page. Okay, so it is the root of an HTML page. The next thing, the head element contains meta information about the document. Meta information means some extra information about the document, but it will not be get displayed. Okay, the next element is the title element. The title element specifies the title for the document, just whatever, if you want to specify any title, program 1, program 2, for your own sake. Okay, for your reference you can specify the title. And the next element is the body element, and it is the one which contains the visible page content. So the visible page content you have to write it in which section? Body element section. Okay, and the next element is the h1 element, and the h1 element defines a large heading. Okay, and if you want to have a smaller heading than h1, then you can make use of h2, then you can make use of h3. So there are 6 headings like that, h1 to h6. A very large heading is h1, very small heading is h6. Okay, and the last element was the p element. The p element, inside whatever you write, that content will be considered as a paragraph. So these are the very basic elements which we make use of in an HTML document. Okay, so let us see what is next. This is nothing but the same thing. What is an HTML element? An HTML element is defined by a start tag, some content, and an end tag. So this is the start tag, the content you have to write here, and this is the end tag. The start tag and the end tag, both the names will be same, but how to identify the end tag is it will be having a slash here. Okay, the HTML element is everything from the start tag to the end tag. So here is an example of HTML elements. Here h1 is the start tag and here slash h1 is the end tag. So the contents you write here. So what happens is whenever your browser reads your HTML document, it will only display the content within those tag names. Your tags will not get displayed. Okay, only the content within the tag names will be displayed. Okay, so you can see here you have a table. Which are the start tag? This h1p br. Br is used for break. It is used for break of a page or break of a document. We'll be seeing that later. Okay, element content, what it is? My first heading, my first paragraph, and br usually does not have any element content. Okay, and end tag, how to identify the end tag? The names of the tags will be same, but only will be having a slash here, slash h1 and slash p, and br does not have an end tag. Br is an element which is used for breaking a document, and it will not be having any element and it will not be having any end tag. Okay, the next slide is web browsers. Okay, so as we saw in our program, web browsers will help us to run the documents. Okay, to type the document we make use of notepad, and to run the document we have to make use of web browsers. Okay, you can make use of any web browsers. The purpose of a web browser, that is whether it is Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Safari, is to read HTML documents and to display them correctly. Okay, so if you have written an HTML document following all the syntax, the web browser will display them correctly. Okay, a browser does not display the HTML tags, but uses them to determine how to display the document. So the browser sees through the HTML tags, and by seeing those HTML tags it will come to know as to whether it has to be an heading or whether it has to be a paragraph or whether it has to be a title, etc. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, the output of your HTML document, usually it is a web page, and the web page look like this. Okay, the next slide. The next slide is HTML page structure. Okay, so below is the visualization of an HTML page structure. Whatever document which we have written, that structure is being given here. By default, the basic structure of an HTML document looks like this. Okay, so usually you will be everything will be enclosed between the start and the closing HTML elements, and the HTML tags will be divided into two sections, that is the head section and the body section. Head section is usually not so mandatory because whatever you write within it is not being displayed. Okay, the main important content of a web page is whatever you write inside the body section. Okay, and nested within the body section is the other HTML elements. Which are those HTML elements here? Here you have the h1 element, p element. So here you can see p element can be written n number of times. Whatever you write within p, they are all considered as paragraph. Okay, so what is the note here? Only the content inside the body section, that is the white area above, will be displayed in a browser. So anything you write inside a body will be displayed onto a web page. Other elements will not be displayed. So this is how by default an HTML page structure looks like. Okay. Yes, next topic is HTML editors. Okay, HTML editors means where you have to write your HTML code. Okay, so the simple text editor is all you need to learn HTML. So they are saying that you can learn HTML using just the basic Notepad or any other text editor you have into your system. Okay, so web pages can be created and modified by using professional HTML editors. However, for learning HTML, we recommend a simple text editor like a Notepad if you are using a PC, or text editor if you are using a Mac. Okay, we believe in that using a simple text editor is a good way to learn HTML. So how the simple your editor is, that much better it will be to learn the HTML. That means if you are having a very complex editor and all, then your concentration will be more on the editor rather than studying the HTML code. Okay, so follow the steps below to create your first web page with the Notepad or a text editor. So the same points, they are going to just say the same steps which I used to create the first HTML document, and how we opened up a Notepad and how we saved it and how we executed. Okay, so we'll just see it once again. Step 1 says that open a Notepad. Okay, open a Notepad. You can either go to the search tab and then you can type Notepad. Otherwise, if it's not coming in the search screen, you can go for start, programs, accessories and Notepad. Usually Notepad will be in the accessories. So open up a Notepad, basic Notepad of your PC. Then whatever Notepad, when you have opened a Notepad, you just write your code. Okay, you just type up your code or something, and after typing the code there, you have to save that document. Okay, so you have to go to save as, and you have to give some names. 1 to program 1, program 2, example 1, like this, and after that dot file extension. Okay, so as I told you all, HTML documents file extensions are usually .html, or you can make use of .html. The most preferable extension we make use of is .html. Okay, so then you can go for save. Then what is the tip they have given here? You can either use .html or .html as file extension. There is no difference, it is up to you. That means whichever you feel easier, you can go for, whether you give .html or whether you give .html. Okay, step 4, view the HTML page in your browser. So how to run those HTML page in your browser is open the saved HTML file in your favorite browser. That means how you can open it up by double clicking on the file, okay, or right click and choose open with. As I showed you in the example where I had created a first program 1, either you double click on it. If you double click on it, it will open up with your default browser of your PC. Otherwise, if you don't want that browser, you can choose any other browser by using open with. You can use Chrome, Internet Explorer, Firefox, Opera, anything. Okay, so after you have done either of the one, the web page that has been created will be displayed. Okay. The next topic which is there, HTML documents. This we have seen it earlier. The same thing is being repeated. HTML documents, they have told that it has to be begin with the doc type HTML, and HTML document itself begins with which elements HTML and ends with slash HTML. The visible part of the HTML document is between the body and the slash body. So here you can see doc type is there, then it has been started with HTML and it has closed with HTML. They have skipped the head part. Okay, so the head element is being skipped. That you can do it if you are having a very simple document. And in the body element you have two elements here, that is H1 and P. So this will be printed as a heading, this will be printed as a paragraph. Okay, so the same thing is here. The doc type declaration, as we know, it will tell us as to which document we are going to write, whether it is an HTML, XML, PHP or something like that. So whichever markup language you are using, you have to write that beside the doc type. Okay, and it helps the browser to display web pages correctly. Okay, it must only appear once at the top of the page. So you see that you write it only once. Don't write it once at the top and once at the once you end the HTML code. Don't do that. Okay, the doc type declaration is not case sensitive. That means you can write it in uppercase letters or you can write it in lowercase letters. Okay, so the doc type declaration for HTML files, this is the syntax. So usually how you should write, angular brackets, exclamatory symbol which is there is very important. Okay, so the next topic which is there, HTML headings. Okay, HTML headings are defined with which elements here, H1. Okay, so there are 6 H tags, heading tags, that is from H1 to H6 tags. Okay, so H1 defines the most important heading, H6 defines the least important heading. Okay, so you can write here example H1, this is a heading 1, H2 this is a heading 2, H3 this is a heading 3, and so on. Okay, so if you want, we can try this program by using headings. Okay, so how to write an HTML code. Okay, so what you can do is you have to go to a search tab and you press notepad. Okay, after you have opened up notepad, you can write there. Okay, what is the first thing we have to write? Exclamatory doc type, document type, and which document type it is, HTML. Okay, so every HTML document begins with which element here, HTML. Okay, so what we can do is very simple one. I'll start directly with the body tag. Okay, and in the body tag we'll have nesting of headings. Okay, H1, this is the first heading. Okay, slash H1. Okay, then next heading we'll make use of is